What's up, guys? Welcome to week's 2 episode of Talk is Chiefs. Okay, guys, thank you for joining with me. Let's just get right into this week's episode and talk about the Chiefs offense or lack thereof. Patrick Mahomes went for 18 to 25 for 151 yards, 2 touchdowns, and two bonehead interceptions. He had one last week. I tried to tell y'all he's making these mistakes. I hope he's not regressing, but I move on. Isaiah Pacheco, he rushed for 19 carries for 90 yards. He did get hurt in the game. I think he broke or fractured his right fibula, so he will be out for 6 to 8 weeks, maybe even more. He has to undergo surgery today or sometime soon, so we will find out what happens with Isaiah Pacheco when we get more updates. Staying in the running back room, Carson still did have 7 carries for 24 yards. He also had a fumble, but they did continue to trust him after that. So I think that was just one of those things. Everybody's going to fumble, y'all. So we can't be that down on him. And he's a rookie. So we're just going to see where he goes. I'm not expecting him to start. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he's still out with his PTSD. P. just got on the team. And I'm hearing that we do have some talks with Kareem Hunt in the works. So we'll see where that goes. As far as the running back room, that's all the information that I have at this time. Sticking to the offense, our game plan versus the Cincinnati Bengals, I don't know if Andy and Matt Nagy didn't have enough time to plan 10 days, but it was mediocre at best. I felt like we came out flat. I felt like we came out not firing on all cylinders. I think we should have beat them by at least 2 touchdowns. It's just like the offense had a real slow day. It was like back and forth. And I get that the Cincinnati Bengals play the Chiefs well, but one of these games we're going to have to pull away and take the lead or do something. Pat keeps throwing bozo interceptions, stuff that you know you shouldn't do. Offensively, we got to clean up a lot. Aside from that, some positive notes. Wanya Morris did score his first touchdown. He did some little trick play. He was eligible on offense down at the goal line, some little whoop-de-doop and swirl, and he catches it. And then Rashee Rice, I think he had 7 catches for 75 yards, if I'm not mistaken. No touchdowns, but he was the only wide receiver that was actually making noise out there. So shout out to Rashee Rice for the second week in a row for being one of the top pass catchers in the league. And shout out to Wanya Morris. Big guys got to get some love too. Do you hear me? I have to give it to Dave Toub and the special teams. They always come through in the clutch with how they are able to pin the ball within 5 yards of the goal line. So shout out to all the people that play on special teams because Dave Toub always have those guys together. Shout out to Dave Toub. The highlight of the team to me, yet again, this year is the defense. They held Joe Burrow to 25 points. They also forced a fumble, which led to a scoop and score by Shamari Connor. Shout out to Shamari Connor. He was out there doing his thing. I don't know if it's Shamari or Tramari Connor. Y'all just tell me how you say his name. Shout out to Mr. O'Connor. All in all, the offense left a lot to be desired out there on the field. The defense continues to save Patrick Mahomes and the offense from his mistakes and everybody else's. I do believe that once the Chiefs get rolling, maybe this game against the Falcons, I'm going to say in my mind a lesser opponent, but I did see the way that the Falcons played last night. It's going to be a pretty tough task. We're going to have to be ready for everybody's best shot. And I wanted to really get on that controversial DPI call. I do believe that it was defensive pass interference. He got there way too early. Let's take a look. As you can see, he's clearly up on him like a Spanish Latin dance. As you can see, clearly he was body to body before the ball even came to him. So that contact automatically leads to a pass interference call. Now, did it help the Chiefs? It did. But who put them in position? The referees, or did that guy who did the pass interference put the Chiefs in position? Because he ultimately made the decision to get in front or behind Rice and try to stop the pass before the ball got there. That's on him. That's a decision that he made. That's his choice, and the referees have to make a decision, and they did. It benefited us, yeah, but there's plenty of times where the Chiefs don't get the call. So don't blame it on the referees, guys. All in all, Patrick Mahomes cleaned up the mistakes. The Chiefs did end up beating Cincinnati 25-26 by the hair of our chinny chin chin again. But a win is a win is a win. A dub is a dub. Shout out to the Chiefs for pulling it out. We 2-0, baby. Talk is Chiefs. Do you hear me?